AlpBionet 2030, an alpine space project which aims at implementing ecological connectivity along the alpine arc. To give a better insight in the project and our pilot working regions, the AlpBionet 2030 project partners released some amateur videos for our community. Please enjoy.
My name is Andrej Arih and I work as a conservation officer at the Triglav National Park in Slovenia. In this short video I would like to present a specific feature of agricultural landscape in our park called planina, which is of high conservation value. High alpine pastures called planinae within the area of Julian Alps are disappearing due to changes in management of these agricultural areas. Pastures on high altitudes were once important grazing areas for cattle and sheep, which were herded to these areas in the summer from the farms in alpine valleys. Animals were accompanied by the shepherds, who lived in huts on planinas. In autumn, at the end of the vegetation season, the animals and shepherds returned to the valleys for the winter. This traditional semi-nomadic lifestyle was called transhumance. These high alpine grasslands are especially rich in biodiversity as they provide habitats for grassland species within otherwise forested landscape. Shepherds and farm animals also needed water, therefore small ponds were constructed which provided habitat for plants and animals living in water. There are several protected species of European importance which are linked with high alpine pastures and occur in planinas. These species live in valuable habitat types protected according to the EU Habitat Directive. This traditional lifestyle, and with it the high alpine pastures, started disappearing after the Second World War. Planinae were slowly overgrown by shrubs and trees, and with them disappeared also valuable natural habitats for grassland species. The trend of abandonment of planinas was the strongest in 1950s and 1960s, when a significant part of planinas in our park were abandoned. The main reason for abandonment were high labor costs, low profitability and demographic changes. In addition to habitat loss, this presents a problem of reduced ecological connectivity of the remaining planinas. During the process of fragmentation, a large expanse of habitat is transformed into a number of smaller patches of smaller total area, isolated from each other by a matrix of habitats unlike the original. Consequently, fragmentation and isolation may lead to increased inbreeding in populations, reduced possibility of migration and dispersal. This means local populations have lower potential for long-term survival. Planinas are also important from the point of view of agricultural production. Cattle grazing on planinas in the summer is healthier because of high quality of fodder they eat and because they get more exercise. Consequently, the produced milk and dairy products are healthier and tastier. Therefore, by maintaining traditional summer cattle grazing on planinas, we promote conservation of biodiversity and maintenance of cultural landscape, and consequently production of healthy food.